883 homes failed to sell, even in the hot market that we're experiencing right now in Rio Rancho. Um, Over 1 out of 3 sellers that tried over the last 6 months actually failed to sell their house the first time. So why? Well, here at Legendary Properties, we follow a 7-step strategic plan in getting our home sold the first time and for top market value. From pricing it right, to conditioning the home, to avoid those home inspection pitfalls, to staging it so that our presentation in the media that we use and the mediums that we advertise your home really makes it stand out amongst the noise of the internet and amongst the noise of the buyer's choice, to marketing it beyond just sticking it in an MLS, throwing a sign in the yard and crossing our fingers and hoping something happens. We push your market, your home in front of the buyer where they're looking, online and offline. These 4 steps generally are the reason that a home seller fails to sell their home. But there are circumstances where communication just went wrong between the agent and the other agent, between the agent and the seller, between the agent and the buyer. And that can be a huge pitfall. After you're in transaction, people still fall out because of that. Negotiating around true figures and really understanding the market and being able to articulate that, and sometimes getting under that weaker other agent that is necessary, that's representing the buyer, and helping them see what's true and real, because they just don't have the education to really advise their buyer of why a home should sell, where it sells, or how to get around inspection pitfalls and help sellers get over those hurdles that are within the transaction. Sometimes at the closing mark, homes fail to sell, and because a T wasn't crossed, an I wasn't dotted, something wasn't scheduled right, they missed a contingency deadline. So how do you go about not being 1/3 of every seller that's listed in the last 6 months in Rio Rancho that's failed to sell? And how do you ensure success? Follow a strategic plan. These 7 steps, they're universal. They're universal. All buyers and sellers go through them. All agents take their buyers and sellers through them, even if they don't know that these 7 steps exist and have them in order. So if you want more info on our 7-step strategy that will literally guarantee you get the most out of your home and guarantee that you sell the first time, give me a shout. Tony Legendry with Legendary Properties. I hope this helps.